Everyone to another Deviant.fun's live through videos. We're going to talk about some books, mostly leafing through them because I haven't read most of them, almost any of them, but there won't be many books. So let's start with Injection. Let's start right over. And of course that all these books that I'm showing you here, you can purchase them at our online web shop at deviantfun.biz. That's right, .biz from business with a Z. Here you can see the difference between the trade paperback, which is the only thing I've read about Injection, and comparing it with the deluxe edition. It's a significant difference, right? So, Injection is about, let me try to summarize it without reading the summary, because the summary is a little bit, I can tell you a bit what the summary says. Well, it says that this is at the same time science fiction, tales of horror, strange crime fiction, techno thriller, and ghost story. So, if you read volume 1, as I've read, you'll understand that a group of 5 genius people that you can see here and that you'll see throughout the book communicating with each other, sharing ideas. You'll see them in the past, you'll see them in the current days. That's a common trope now, right? Jumping from time to time. You'll see this weird lettering here that seems like a narrator that you'll find out what it truly is more at the end of the book. Maybe it depends on your on the attention that you're reading it. So these are some of the other people that have abilities and that look for strange phenomena, try to explain them. And as you read volume 1, you understand that in the past they have done something that they have regretted, and that's what they call the injection. Well, it seems like the injection, this keeps sliding. Let me just try to give it It seems that the injection is some kind of a non-biological entity with an intelligence of its own. You can think of it as a living conscience in the internet or something like that. I suppose it won't be very much different from that. And I say I suppose because you don't get told about that in the first volume. You'll have to read more to fully understand what the injection is all about. But what we can see is that there have been some portals opened from other worlds to our world, and nefarious things come from that, and that's all you need to know. And they're trying to make amends, finding new of these phenomena, trying to understand the existing ones, and that's what you'll see in this book, at least during volume 1. Now, the next star in the table, the Planetary Omnibus by Mr. Warren Ellis and John Cassidy. I'll show you what's behind the sleeves because it's pretty interesting. If I remember correctly, it has the same looks that the Absolute Edition has, because we have sold an Absolute Edition in the past, and I think it looked like that. So here's the full sleeve, as you can see. So let's keep it aside for now. And let's take a look at this beautiful book. It's very soft, not leather-like, but almost. Okay, I forgot to read you a little summary of what this is, because this is one of the series that I haven't read yet, and I really like Warren Ellis's writing, but I haven't read Planetary yet. So let me tell you a little bit of what it says here. Elias Snow, Jaquita Wagner, and the drummer, three people who walk in the world in search of strangeness and wonder, uncovering things others wish were left covered. They are the mystery archaeologists, explorers of the planet's secret history, charting the unseen borders of a fantastic world. You can see some resemblance with the injection, right? Yeah, it talks about Transmetropolitan. That's something you should really read for more analysis. That I haven't read all the series, to be honest, but almost everything, almost all the 4 books. So they're tracking evidence of superhuman activity, and they uncover unknown paranormal secrets and histories, such as a World War II supercomputer that can access other universes, a ghostly spirit of vengeance, and a lost island of dying monsters. So this seems like a fantastic adventure exploring tales with these 3 characters. I'm not sure if they will be working, let's say, together or not, or separated. I don't know how much their paths will cross, if they're a team or whatever. Because like I said, I didn't read it, but I'm enjoying every page that I'm seeing right now because it's beautiful artwork. Look at this giant. Well, you can't actually understand if it's biological or by the deterioration. It seems to be biological, but it could be an alien aircraft. Yeah, really good looking book. Just hope the story is as good as, if the story is as good as the artwork, then you're in for a treat. Okay, let us just see some more. Okay, alien creatures. And that's it. Let's put it aside. Okay, that's Planetary, the Omnibus Edition, available at Deviant.fun.biz in mint condition. The only time it has been manipulated was now and before for taking some shots of the interiors. Now let's change into something different in size and style, and let's switch to Naoki Urasawa's Azadora, the newest series from Naoki Urasawa. We don't have volume 1 yet, so we'll have just to see volume 2. Unfortunately, I was trying to see, I remember seeing a summary of the story, but now I can't find it. But Azadora is a girl. There's exploration also here. Where the hell? I was convinced there was some background on the story here. Look, the artwork is great. I really like Naoki Urasawa's drawings, and the colored pages are awesome. And we see guys in an expedition. We see they're on dangerous territory. I think that they're looking for Azadora in this second volume. She must have lost herself from the main group, but yeah, I better shut up because I haven't read the first one and I don't want to say things that might not be true. But I suspect that's it. You can see that the artwork, of course, resembles 20th century boys. Of course, how couldn't it? It's the same author, right? So I'm pretty sure the dialogue and the story is super well written because this guy really excels at that, and he really excels at building characters too. So this is a series to watch. It is not very much spoken of, and it should be. This guy should be more praised. Next, Crimson Flower from Matt Kent. If I'm not mistaken, this is one of the Kent's latest works. If I could read, yeah, it was published in August 2021. So the artist is Lesniewski. That's what I understand. Yeah, Matt Lesniewski. I'm not a great fan of his artwork, but it's very unique. I like the coloring though. The way this is colored is very alternative, let's say, and I really dig the colors. I just don't like the drawings. They're too weird for me. I'm not trying to be critical and saying that they're bad drawings. No, they're just weird, uncommon. I don't really like it, but hey, that's me. Maybe it's your thing. It makes you, maybe it recalls you of some title that you've loved. So this is a story about revenge, of a girl seeking revenge, looking for the murderer of her father, finding perils in the way, finally meeting her father killer, but then unveiling other secrets that she wasn't aware of. So it's once again the theme of revenge, but with a different taking around folklore tales being integrated into the book. Yeah, like the flute that attracts the mice and things like that. So this is Crimson Flower by Matt Kent and Lesniewski. Now, a small surprising book, and this one I've read it, so I can say good things about it. Not going to make any suspense. This is a book not to be looked upon because of its simple illustrations. You will see that the illustrations are very simple. Look, it almost looks like web cartoons or things like that. But if you read the book, you can't stop reading it until the end. That's what happened with me, and I was tired when I was reading, so I started reading it and say, okay, yeah, I'll finish. I'll do it in two parts. But no, I couldn't. I never got sleepy because there was always something happening. So I don't know if you know the famous book by Kafka known The Process. This book is much inspired. I don't think it says here openly that it is, but I feel that it is highly inspired in that, because the main character gets involved in a series of mishappenings and perils without doing anything. He's a completely passive person, and still he manages to get himself into weird situations and with things that idiotically are made to look like plausible. And I'm talking about alibis or lack of alibis towards the police against crimes that start happening when he's doing his book tour. So he's promoting his book. He is not being successful at all, but he can't contact his agency. He's completely lost. He's away from his family, has no news from his family. So what you find is a very lonely and confused man who gets more and more entrailed into trouble until he finally gets to go home, and that's where the book ends. The ending is not super satisfactory, but it doesn't matter, because it's the process that's very interesting. So if you know the book that I'm talking about, The Process by Kafka, I think you'll enjoy this, because it really evokes that aura. Next, some more manga. So I brought this to the store just because I saw some reviews about it, that Flowers of Evil kept appearing. So this is the first combined edition of the Flowers of Evil. This features volumes 1 to 3 of the best-selling and acclaimed series. It follows the adventures of a lonely, bookish teen struggling to find his identity through Baudelaire's poetry until two girls, a beauty and a bully, help him find true love and friendship. Edgy, intense, and romantic, this new edition will give fans a chance to reconnect with Kazuga, Saeki, and Nakamura as it explores the issues of bullying, loneliness, individuality, and identity. Okay. I think I was... Let's see some of the artwork. I like it. And this is a very, as it says, it is 3 volumes in one. So there's a lot to read here. I can show you the thickness of it. It's quite. Now I can't remember the name of the book that I was confusing this with. The title is similar. Okay, but this was also found in reviews, and it is very well appraised, but it's not on the horror genre like I was saying. I was confusing it with another book. I can see the cover, but I can't remember the name. So that's it for now. And I think it's enough. You've seen some illustrations, very diverse illustrations, from manga to cartoonish like to modern super detailed in Planetary and Injection. So yeah. So I'll leave you be. Please check us out on Facebook and Instagram. In the meanwhile, and take a look at our shop at Deviant.fun.biz. We will very much like to see you there. Until the next video, stay well, safe, have excellent reads, and bye bye. See you soon.